As you expected, they came out and played a much better game. What do you think they did to really keep you guys from getting any 5-on-5 goals?
Well, they were being more aggressive, I mean, in our zone, I think. But they do what they do is, they clog the middle of the ice up, and they got 6 big defensemen, and it's hard to get through.
What do you think of the calls there at the end to get the 4-on-4?
Well, I mean, I thought it was a pretty physical game as far as everything else goes. But I think those are battles that you just got to leave alone. But that's, I don't know if I agree with the call or not agree with the call, but the call was made.
This team has won its share of games on the road this year. How confident are you that you can go to St. Louis here the next couple of days and get back in this series?
Well, both games were 2-1. If they were 6-0 or something, I'd say it would be, it's going to be a tough task. And not that it's not going to be a tough task, but let's face it, both games could have gone either way. And so I don't see why we can't go in there and do the same thing to them as they did to us. This is what happened last year, and we went into Nashville and won the next 3 games, actually. So, I mean, it's not impossible.
Is it a tough balance between playing pretty well but it not being enough as far as making adjustments and things like that goes?
I don't understand.
Not wanting to change too much because you feel pretty good about the way you play?
Oh, we might have to change a couple things, but I mean, quite frankly, we miss on one end, they score on the other end. It's execution, and as tough as it is to get through the slot in there, I would still say we had more chances to score than them tonight. We're just not putting them in when we get the opportunity, and obviously they're scoring at the right time.
It looked like guys like Coyle tried to step up and play a man's game. How much do you need other guys to really, battle through as well?
Well, I mean, this is the playoffs. Everybody has to battle. I mean, quite frankly, I think we were running out of the way trying to hit guys too much, and we didn't do that for 82 games. I don't know why we're starting it now.
What do you think makes their fourth line as effective as they are? Because they didn't seem to spend a lot of time in the offensive zone and at least make their impression on the game.
Well, you know what? I tend to disagree with you there. I think they played well, but I thought our fourth line had held them in a couple times too. Both lines basically played 10 minutes, and I thought it was pretty even. Their fourth line's effective, yeah, but I thought our fourth line was effective today too.
What are probably the biggest adjustments you got to make in terms of creating offense? Or is it just battle?
Well, I mean, it's the adjustments. I'll have to look at the tape and see where we got our chances, and where we got our chances, do more of that. I mean, it's there's plays that I'm looking at that we're just missing by a hair, and if we do these things, then we're gonna get better opportunities. But I mean, sometimes you're holding your stick too tight, and sometimes you got your head down and you're not looking what's around you. But there's opportunities out there.
How do you stop them from getting so disappointed of being in this pretty stunning position?
Well, you just I can go through past experiences where it's happened to me and where it's turned around. I mean, last year losing the first 2 at home against the Kings, losing the first 2 at home, and we've turned it around, and you win one game, and it's amazing what that can do to you. But I mean, we just got to go in and look at Sunday and say, okay, well, let's just win one game and then take it from there.